Hi there, it's Dan Wilson, one of the editors of Tamebay, and here I am doing another one of our little weekly videos and rounding up the news. And this week I only really want to look at two individual stories, one about eBay and one about Amazon. Let's start with Amazon. In the early hours of Monday morning at their fulfillment centre in Rugeley, which is up near Birmingham, there was a fire. And this was reported in the press. Two men have been arrested for arson. It seems like they were staff at the facility. And to begin with, we didn't know a great deal about the scale of the fire. But it seems like it's spread over 2 floors. And quite a lot of sellers in the last day or so have been receiving emails from Amazon to explain that some of their items in FBA has been affected. But there's not a hell of a lot of information, and a lot of sellers are concerned there and don't have all the details they want. Another story involves eBay, and that's about billing. And there is a link to these, which I'll get to. It seems that some sellers, again, we're not sure of the scale, received an email saying that there were problems in their October invoice that would then be applied to their November invoice. And in that email, there was no information of how much that was going to be, whether it affected all the sellers' listings or a handful, and no indication of what the amount was that would be added, or indeed how the seller could find out. So it was all very vague. And I suppose the thing about this, in these two incidents, is that they both demonstrate to me several things. Firstly, that both eBay and Amazon are not that brilliant about dealing with communications and communicating clearly and usefully with their sellers. And that's worrying because the power that both eBay and Amazon have over your businesses is immense. And they don't necessarily have the tailored comms necessary to show people who are spending an awful lot of money with them, to show them the due respect for that. The second thing is, in both cases, there are examples of what I think are the two twin enemies of small business. One is uncertainty and one is anxiety. And with both this, we've got anxious sellers and uncertain sellers not knowing what's going on. And I just would urge both eBay and Amazon to think about the personal impact that these sort of problems have. And a shoddy email. I mean, the eBay one had a spelling mistake in, and the Amazon one began "Dear Seller," so personal. That really, there's got to be a better way of dealing with these bad situations. Problems are going to happen. I accept that, but it's how you deal with them that counts. And I don't think in either case that either marketplace has done a very good job. So have a good weekend. We'll keep reporting on these situations and hopefully they'll be resolved soon. So have a good weekend.